Have you been wondering if the market was going to crash? Do you want to know what went on in the month of November in the Jacksonville real estate market? Let's check it out. What's going on, guys? Dr. Adrian Agentry, aka Dr. Real Estate Jax, with a housing update for the month of November to help buyers, sellers, and investors understand what's going on in the market and make better informed decisions. So, let's jump right in. In the month of November, there were 2,662 new listings, which was a 7% decrease from October and only a 1.26% decrease from last year. Number of sold listings, 2,680, 16% decrease from October when we sold 3,203, but an increase from last year by 21%. Now, what I want you to understand, the decrease in the number of houses sold does not mean that the market is declining by any means. We are not going into a housing crash. Like I mentioned last month, historically, there are less people listing in November and December around the holidays. But listings will begin to rise again in January. We still only have about 2 months of inventory on the market, just down above 42% from last November. Average time on market has remained the same from October, just around 57 days. Average sales price has remained steady as well. 329,000 compared to January of 2020, the average was 272,000. Jacksonville is seeing a huge increase on the sale of average houses sold, on the price of average house sold. So what does that mean? If you are a seller, if you've been on the fence, get off and sell. It is definitely a seller's market. And recent sellers typically sold their properties right around 99% of the list price, and only 38% of them have reported that they've had to reduce their price at least one time. So it is your time to make money. If you are a buyer, as of today, the average rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage has dropped by 1 basis point, which means we're down to about 2.9% on a 30-year fixed. 15-year fixed mortgage fell 2 basis points, which is 2.455. So rates are very low. If you've been thinking about buying, but you've been waiting for the prices to go down, I really do not foresee that happening. So if you haven't already, I suggest you get up and reach out to a mortgage professional, see if you and what you qualify for. We don't know if or when the rate will increase, and you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to own a home and capitalize why the rates are low. If you are an investor, based on the fact that the housing prices are so low, and a recent study that has shown that the Jacksonville market will increase by 3 times the U.S. average over the next 5 years, it may be beneficial for a long-term investment to continue to build your buy and hold portfolio. Buying houses cheap now will definitely help the rental rates in 5 years. Remember, last month I told you that a 2-bedroom on average is going for over $1,200 in the Jacksonville market. Insane. So, in closing, if you are a buyer, if you are a seller, if you are an investor, and you were thinking about pulling the trigger on buying or selling a property, please reach out to me. I would love to sit down, talk to you, find out your goals, and find something for you to love, own, or make money off of. So until next time, Dr. Adrian A. Gentry, I'm signing off. Talk to you soon.